The unsuccessful campaigning to ban ox tame in the southern Hindu country of Tamil Nadu has dented supporting for the pet rights motion and constrained regional activists to lie low out of terror, as Swaminathan Natarajan, accountable of Madurai. As called Jallikattu contests been famous in the area for centuries but were prohibited by the High Trial in 2014 following objections of pet rights groups. Massive protests in supporting of the contests in January led to a new law tipping the prohibition. In the year with later, Jallikattu has restarted in lot places in and about the shrine city of Madurai, but the dropout of the ban tool how before hospitable villagers are now unwilling and occasionally though frightened to say to strangers. They say secret shooting and selectivity added by pet rights groups has taken into account them a bad behalf. Human beings transport cameras are stopped and requested the goal of their trip. Ours office space is close one of the Jallikattu venues, says informal work in an Hindu pet rights team. Several original inhabitants suspicion us of provided testimony of torment to PETA human beings for the ethics treat of animals. We aware down there is a lot of animosity and distrust. He refuses to say in part on the Jallikattu debate and wants to stay nameless. Such a is the standard of terror. Madurai has a people of more than rather than 1.5 million human beings. As in so lot of India, lot homeless animals mob the gateway. Each night it is overall to see human beings offer shrine elephants numismatics in back for blessings. Beggary in elephants is illicit, but the experience continues. And lot more than severe abuse of animals goes on publicly too much. Herd can be seen consuming plasticity waste management, dwell bird are suspended potential downward and excited of one location to else by bike, dogs and cats are pelted in stone by family, and bulls and donkeys are treated to depletion. But the town has no pet save center. We leased a location to hold neglected homeless dogs but neighbors complained on the sound levels and we had to keep. We are yet request by the government to allocate earth for an pet orphanage, says the identical pet rights formal. Madurai does include a by the government run veterinarian clinic that provides complimentary treat, and a few individual clinics that accusation for their services. Fair a few months ago Madurai got 2 ambulances for animals, says else pet rights campaign participant, who as well queried anonymous out of terror of repercussions. The helps to an degree to consider animals implicated in traffic accidents, but supporters of ox tame say pet rights groups include no law to proclaim to other on pet well-being. A few many kilometers off of Alanganallur, one of the major venues for Jallikattu, one can see a monument to a ox how was buried in front line of a shrine. Original inhabitants say he's a homage to an pet never domesticated and yet shut to the hearts of villagers. Visitors now lighting lamps at the sanctuary to honor the pet's ram. Such a memorials already exist for bulls in Madurai. Such who refuged though seen a ox in actual lifetime our sermon on pet well-being to human beings love us who include been residing in bovine for generations. The is crap, vapor farm Muthu domination. But PETA, the pet rights team, wants the Jallikattu ban recovered. Nikunjay Sharma, PETA India's chief of social politics, says, brutality to animals and neglect for humane lifetime and security is intrinsic in Jallikattu. Fair as down there can never be a medium land how allows kid misuse, down there is no such a item as an reasonable standard of challenging superfluous affliction to animals. Bovine trade rules are as well a resource of debate. So connected mob gangs are implicated in the trading and no one is hard to halt says S. Nizamuddin, founding member of the Coimbatore Bovine Thoroughness Wellbeing Confidence. One of the overall complaints versus activists is how they do not hinder the transport of animals of Tamil Nadu to neighbouring Kerala. In comparison with largest components of India, slaughter bovine for humane intake is permitted in Kerala. But lot animals afflict or die disposable deaths time creature transportable above length distances. The rules say bovine should every be taking into account at low 2 box meters of area, yet trucks are frequently crowded in few times the allowable range. We frequently path downward trucks laden in 40 to 60 animals. But for the police force and regional authority, the is not a precedence. The courts let them go following charge them less than rather than a $1 penalty per pet, says S. Nizamuddin. Human beings who are transport out attacks in the behalf of defending herd are damaging the pet rights motion, says Drive S. Chinni Krishna, ex-defect president of the Pet Wellbeing Executive Board of India. Above the history, too many decades pet rights groups effectively ended the experience of culling homeless dogs by regional authorities and stopped animals love elephants, tigers and lions performance in circuses. In several places they include stop traders offer dromedary and equine rides and prohibited sport classes comprising animals and bird. Yet, now several of these difficult ones reached are in risk. In Tamil Nadu, rooster fight has restarted. The neighboring country of Karnataka has seen a recovery of water buffalo races named as Kambala, and Maharashtra has raised its ban on ox wagon races. Same floodgates include been outdoor. We are planner a large social formation campaigning to win behind famous supporting, says Dr. Krishna. But time how fight goes on, local voluntary must conduct on their job in really slight social supporting.